I want to go to the phone and bring in Ben Hushon of the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland. And it's time for our weekly update from the Mid-Atlantic region there. And Ben, I guess I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you probably have had some moisture from that plethora of systems that have been invading that part of the country. What's going on?
Good morning, Marlin. We sure have. It's raining steady again today, and since we talked last Tuesday, there was about a half a day that some of the guys were able to get in the field. We had measurable rain 4 out of the last 7 days, and that doesn't even count today. So that's 5 out of the last 8. So it is something, and the ground, as we've talked before, is already saturated. So it is certainly delaying harvest.
What's that doing to the standing crops?
Well, I tell you, Marlin, just as you mentioned, we'd sure like to take the spurs to the corn harvest, but Mother Nature's not letting us. The fellas that started a couple weeks ago said they were seeing 20 to 22% corn, and then, of course, it sure has not dried out. We've been back into 2 solid weeks of rain with only probably 1 day of sun mixed in each of those weeks. And, you know, Marlin, something we're seeing this year, you normally in a wet year, certain varieties will push the ear out to the end of the husk, and you might see a sprout or 2 on the end. This year, we're seeing something that I've not seen. I've heard about it, seen it in other parts of the country, but for Harford County, Maryland, York County, Pennsylvania, we have corn sprouting at the butt end. Down where it connects to the stalk. So that is, you know, and it makes sense. It's just not drying out. It keeps gathering the rain. There's even talk now of some of the soybeans that are ready to be harvested that are not, some of them are starting to sprout in the field, which is just crazy. What a year 2018 has been in our community.
Boy, you have had all kinds of environmental stresses there from different changes in the weather this year. Boy, thanks for the update, and we wish all the best for everybody there in the Mid-Atlantic region as they try and get through harvest here this season with all the associated challenges. Ben Hushon of the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland. We'll be back in just a moment, and we'll walk through some of the information surrounding our livestock trade when we come back.